In this video, we'll talk about calculations of percent yield and determination of theoretical yield and determination of limiting reagent. So let's consider the problem I2O5 plus carbon monoxide yields carbon dioxide plus I2. Okay, all of the reactants are gases. Okay, there are three parts to this question. The first question is, if 80 grams of I2O5 reacts with 28 grams of carbon monoxide, what is the mass of iodine produced? Okay, this is the first question. The second question is, if in reality if 40.6 grams of iodine is produced, what is the percent yield of iodine? Okay, take a minute, pause the video and write these questions down. Okay. The first thing I would do is to check that if the reaction is balanced or not balanced, and I see that the reaction is not balanced, so I'm going to say 5 carbon monoxide and 5 carbon dioxide, and now the reaction is balanced. Okay, so we'll start working on each question one after another. Now remember, 2 reactant masses are given to you, so you have to do always 2 calculations. So get the amount of product from amount of the first reactant, also get the amount of product from the amount of second reactant. Okay, you will get 2 different answers. Okay, so how we do that? You've been given 80 grams of I2O5. of I2O5. When we calculate the molecular weight of I2O5, it turns out to be 333.8 grams per mole. From our reaction, we know that every 1 mole of I2O5 produces 1 mole of iodine. We want to know the grams of iodine that is produced, so I will add another conversion factor. 1 mole of iodine has a mass of 253.8 grams. This is the molar mass of iodine. Okay, take a moment, pause the video and make sure you also get these numbers for molar masses. Okay, so then we cancel out the parameters. Okay, and we end up with 60.8 grams of iodine. Okay, this is our first number, so that goes here. Okay. The second calculation would be 28 grams of carbon monoxide is given. 28.01 of carbon monoxide is present in 1 mole. This is the molar mass of carbon monoxide. 5 moles of carbon monoxide react to give 1 mole of iodine, and every 1 mole of iodine is present in 253.8 grams of iodine. Again, pause the video for a minute and make sure the numbers are the same numbers that you are getting as well. So when we cancel this out, we end up with 50.7 grams of iodine. So from 80 grams of I2O5, you got a yield of 60.8 grams of iodine. So that means in this case you assumed you have infinite number of carbon monoxide, and then if you use 28 grams of carbon monoxide, you ended up with 50.7 grams of iodine. What you have to now do is you have to pick the minimum amount. So this will be your theoretical yield of iodine, and carbon monoxide will be your limiting reagent. Now in actuality, according to the problem, 40.6 grams of iodine was formed. So this is your actual yield. Theoretical yield we got as 50.7 grams of I2. So your percent yield would be about 80%.